the Walking Dead TV podcast, episode 97. I'm Jordan from Jersey, joined tonight by nobody. This is actually just a quick little intro before I send you on to the Walking Dead panel from New York Comic Con 2013, recorded just the other day. We will be back tomorrow, the next day, very soon to discuss the season premiere of The Walking Dead. As I record this, I've just seen it. We're going to have a lot to talk about because there were some pretty crazy things happening in that episode. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. This episode, like all other episodes, is brought to you by DCBService.com. That's right, DCBService.com. Go there. You can save a ton of money on your comic books, your graphic novels, different comic book merchandise of all shapes and sizes, from The Walking Dead to The Avengers to anything else under the sun you can think of comic book-wise. Go to DCBService.com, and when you order, if it's your first order in a year, or if you've never ordered there at all, enter the code WD8, save an extra 8% on your order. They've already got crazy discounts, so even without our extra code, you're going to save a bunch of money there. But hey, WD8, throw it in at DCBService.com, save even more money on an already drastically discounted deal at DCBService.com for all your comic book, graphic novel, comic book related merchandise needs. It's pretty darn awesome. So without any further ado, let's get right into the panel. This was recorded, like I said, just the other day at New York Comic Con. I actually don't know who to thank for this audio. John sent it to us, and I know in past years he's got it from some of our various fans, and we greatly appreciate it. So just listen to the next episode when we talk about the season premiere, and in there we'll try to remember to thank whoever sent us the audio, because we really do appreciate it. I just don't have the information in front of me, and I feel so bad about that. But check it out. Just a forewarning. I just got this file. I'm posting it up right now. I have not listened to it except to test that the audio quality seems more or less fine, and it does. That means I don't know if there's any spoilers. I don't know if there's any language. I'm not editing it down. The way we got it is the way it's going up. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, or if you have some children in the car or in the vicinity as you listen, just be forewarned. Anything could be in there, and I take no responsibility for it. So listen at your own risk, but in past, they've been a lot of fun, if occasionally bordering on some adult themes, occasionally here or there. You never know. Anyway, we should be back soon with episode 98 to talk about the season premiere with all that crazy stuff that happens. Normally I'd say have a good week and goodbye, but have a good day or two, and we'll talk to you very soon. Enjoy!
The standing ovation was a really nice touch, I gotta say, it was really nice. Thank you for those who participated, and those who didn't. I know you're just saying it for the reason we're all here, which is The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's my over-excitement for the moment. I'm super excited. Okay, guys, so I want to start off by bringing out, first of all, thanks for coming, that's the first thing. Yes, it's important. Second, I'd like to start by bringing out two of your executive producers of this fabulous show, Gail Ann Hurd and David Albert. Show them love. They got something special to say.
Hello. I have to say, this was the greatest week ever to be a Walking Dead fan. We have the 10th anniversary of the comic book. All Out War Star this week is the best-selling comic book of the year. We got New York Comic Con. We have a panel. Then right after this, there's going to be the Walking Dead Escape on the Intrepid. And then topping it all off is the cherry on top is the season 4 premiere tomorrow.
So we're here with the most fantastic cast I've ever worked with because of you, the best fans in the world. So give yourselves a huge round of applause because you have made us the #1 television show on TV. Now, I bet you came here expecting maybe to see the promo that we showed at San Diego, but I bet you'd be a little happier if we showed you something new before anyone else in the world. So this is for you, the best fans in the world. You guys, I don't think it's registering what just happened to us in here. They just went in somewhere and there's a helicopter. And Walker's on the roof, that's all I'm saying. Just watch on let that marinate for the rest of the hour. Okay, I want to introduce the rest of the wonderful people that make this show amazing. In addition to Gail and David. I'd like to start with the creator and executive producer of this universe, Robert Kirkman. Next we have executive producer and this year's showrunner, Scott Gimple. Hi, Scott. He's sweet, I love him. Next we have special effects, see, there's one there. Special effects guru, director, and executive producer, Greg Nicotero. Greg's got a hard night. He's got a hard night. That scares me. I don't know why he does that. And now, the lovely cast of this wonderful show. Andrew Lincoln. Marty Michonne. Super sweet and strong. Glenn Patricia. Maggie Green. Let's hear for He's fan favorite Tyrese. Let's hear for Chad. And last but not least, I want to say, first of all, I'm no different than all of you out there. If I'm living in New York, this is where I'll be, so this is pretty awesome. Now, my lovely people, this is my first question. When the show ended, we brought all the Woodbury residents back. As a super fan, I want to know how invested should I get in these new people? It is a dangerous world, so should I be invested? Well, tell me, should I be
You should be fully invested.
fully invested, Scott? Why? Why should I be fully invested? Because they're people too. They're people too. Lord said because so everybody we gonna love these people for as long as we have them.
Can I say something? Before we start with the questions, like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
All of you. Thank you so much for coming out. This is so amazing. There's like so much electricity. I can't wait. You guys.
Yes. Woo! This question is from Robert Kirkman. Robert, you created this world. You created the love you. Woo! You created all the comic books. Is there?
Thank you. I like
love
you.
you back.
You're all right. You're pretty awesome. I love you all.
Is there a particular scene in the books, in the graphic novels, that you're like, I can't wait, or has that moment already happened for you?
No, I mean, there's always those moments, and it is always just absolutely insane when you see things. I can say there are things this season that made me tear up a little bit when I saw them all come together. There are some pretty amazing things coming up in season 4 that are really big moments from the comic that I think people are going to be really excited about. As far as like upcoming stuff that's not going to be in season 4, I think the new character Negan is pretty awesome. I can't wait to get to that stuff for the show. Hopefully we'll be around that long.
You will.
But we'll see.
You will. You go nowhere.
There's a big wish list, and I wouldn't want to say too much because I probably spoil something.
Yeah, no spoilers. You don't want that, right? You guys think you want that. You don't want that. Okay, you guys, every year there's a certain threat to the show, right? The first season, the second season, it was the walkers and the environment. The third season was crazy people living in town. What is the season 4 threat? What should we be concerned about? This is for actors, producers, no spoilers though.
Oh, that's too hard.
Is that hard? No, what is it? Is it man over the environment? Is it people fighting against their own stuff? Like, what is really about
Yes.
this season? You guys, yes, all that.
Squirrels have grown immune. They don't get to, so we gotta watch out for that.
We'll take suggestions from the audience. You come
Well, you know, our group is so adept at killing walkers that, one of the tricks that you need to do is you have to catch them off guard. They're really, they've been living on the road for a year and a half-ish, and, truth of the matter is, they're prepared for it. So the only way to catch this group off guard is to catch them unaware. And the clip that you saw, written by Mr. Gibble here,
Directed by Vision Terror.
is the precursor to a really, really fantastic sequence.
A lot
where
of
our
bad
people-
shit is going to happen.
Guys,
Beware within. I think we can say that.
beware within.
Beware within. Your soul, your life.
In your soul within something, beware within. I'm taking it.
You can't elaborate on that.
You can't go
Don't say
further.
more.
You can't go further.
You're giving away too much.
You know
Come
what?
on tomorrow night. Be strong, people.
Y'all gonna have some Kleenex and some Depends for tomorrow night. I'm telling you right now. Have both. You both. Okay, I wanted to ask a general question to the cast. I don't think this has ever been asked. Correct me if I'm wrong. As an actor, do you guys have any weird or interesting stories of your casting for this show? Did anybody come in character? Did you guys bring weapons? How was this casting process for you? This is not an easy show to do. It can't have been an easy show to cast.
My story is really very fortuitous and blessed. It's I moved to LA and then I remember I auditioned for an ABC show and I tested and I thought I was going to get it and then I got crushed. I thought I killed it and I got crushed. They're like, no, you didn't get it. I was destroyed. Then a month later, Walking Dead happened, and if I would have booked that other show, I wouldn't have been able to do Walking Dead. And that other show didn't even do anything. And this is the fucking Walking Dead.
The fighting Walking Dead. I have a question for Andrew Lincoln. Andrew Lincoln.
You guys, I love you too, guys.
There was a scene when you cut off Herschel's leg in season 3.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. Sorry, spoiler. There's something that you did as an actor. You wrote the script and you just went, oh. And I always thought in that moment, are these characters still able to be surprised at what they have to do to survive?
Oh, that was a very surprising night.
Yeah, I was like, what did I do?
Well, I did. I mean, when I had to do ADR on that line, which means syncing. And I remember watching it, and I don't watch the show because I sort of live it.
Why don't you watch the show? Don't you like it?
I do. But I watched that bit, and that actually, or whatever I did in that scene.
It was an O.
It was an O. Yeah, it wasn't scripted, and I was absolutely appalled by what I was doing. And I was supposed to. I think my wife phoned me up that night, and we had to chop his leg off twice. It was so bloody the first time. I think it was blood, and I was like, that was amazing. And you went too much. Too much.
We used that take though. That's the one we used in the episode because the blood literally hit the lip.
It was amazing.
But you haven't even chopped it 10 times.
It was
I remember
amazing.
the
Yeah, you wouldn't stop.
No, but I had to chop his leg off. It was infected.
The floor of the set.
Yeah, everybody looked at me. They sort of stepped away from me.
They saw a side of him, scared them.
He's a man with a machete.
Well, that was the best part because they told us to go home because we were rats and he was just into a single on Andy and all of us were like, hell no, we're not leaving, we're watching this show. So we sat there watching him as he's hacking his leg. It was disgusting.
And my wife just said, it was a 16-hour day with him. My wife said, stay in Peachtree City where we film, And I just went, yeah, of course. And I was so wired after chopping his leg. It was like 4 hours before I could sleep that night. And I nearly got stopped by the cops as well.
I usually sleep after about 5 hours.
Sorry, what was that? Is that my wife?
Someone loves you. Someone loves you a lot.
I love you too.
I love you too, Norman. Pipe down.
Denai, beautiful Denai, I have a question for you. Denai, your character began almost totally in silence. Like there was a long time before Michonne said anything. Everything was done with, yes, everything was done with reactions and what was going on in your mind. I see that you're like a computer, calculator, everything's coming in. You're now opening up and you're starting to be more emotional on the show. So what as an actor is more difficult? Is it harder to be the tough, silent, stone person, or is it more telling or challenging to be the emotional, gushy?
It was hard to be silent. I'm not a silent chick. I like to talk. I express myself in words. I use my words, maybe too much at times. So it was like, this chick is so different from me in that regard. But it was interesting because she was so, there was a lot of intensity in everything she was doing. So it is actually easier to sort of, be more released. But like the intensity was like, the whole idea of emotional was like, I felt it was more emotional inside when I didn't talk. There was so much going on in her and so many ways. She was so guarded and defensive, but there were so many reasons for that. They were kind of trauma related. So she was always kind of, on edge and ready to do whatever she had to do. So that was actually kind of, that was a lot to work into.
I have a question for Gwen and Maggie. It's a question it's for Lauren, but I think Steven may have a rebuttal once you answer. Lauren, this is rough, but I gotta know. If Maggie had to choose between Glenn and Herschel, who would she choose? Oh. You have no question now. Who would you choose, girl?
You're drowning in the ocean. There's a lifeboat with 2 seats.
Who's getting in?
And one of them is a one-legged man who can't swim in the shots. And you're gonna make me decide.
I want you to decide, girl. Is it gonna be Herschel? Is Herschel today?
He float better with his leg.
I think Dad would want me to pick my boyfriend, but
Herschel's had a good life. He's living a long life. He's acting and clean. Yes, he would. Okay, so no one for
well, Stephen, you pick me Herschel.
What?
No.
I would make her pick Herschel and then I would drift away on plywood forever.
Like Titanic. That's why I love you. That's the way you do it. Make her think about her decision for the rest of her life.
Then he hooked up with like a zombie mermaid or something.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, no.
So, Brandon Darrow,
Yeah.
you create all of these fabulous special effects, right? Is there one in particular that you're like, this one, they're going to love? It doesn't have to get spoiled about what's to come. Is there one that you've done in the past that you're like, this one is it?
We had a great run this year. There's one of the scripts that Robert wrote. There's a really great walker. It's teased in the Comic-Con trailer, so you guys have probably seen it already. Just sort of pushing it to the limit. And this year we've done a lot more with the walkers. Again, sort of making them a threat again and having a lot more proximity to them. I've directed 2 episodes, so of course I always put this many walkers Walkers in my episodes as I can. But you know, there's some really great stuff coming up.
Awesome. Okay. Chad?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say you're working at Black Brother. You're working at Black. Now, Tyrese is a fan favorite in the comics and also on the show. Yeah. So, was it daunting coming in knowing that there were so many people that had like this idea of who he was going to be? Or was it like, piece of cake, I can do this guy? What were you thinking coming in and playing this guy that everybody already loves?
Piece of cake. No, I'm kidding. Well, it helped so much that Robert Kirkman thought that I could fill these shoes.
Yes,
So
yes.
if the creator of the show, you know, is behind me like that, that gave me a lot of confidence. And it's an amazing cast. And so far, so good, right?
I gotta say about Chad, I actually wanted Chad Coleman to play Tyrese in a potential Walking Dead show before there was ever any potential of a Walking Dead show. I remember watching The Wire.
Wow.
And like, oh man, it's so rad to be this guy. And the fact that it all came together is amazing, and this actor is absolutely fantastic. And I think you guys are gonna love what he does in season 4.
Yeah, he's got great stuff on that.
Okay, Kirkman, you get $300 I gotta give you?
I think it should be at least 5. I mean, you're an actor. You got the money, so we agreed on 5, but okay.
Mr. Reedus? It's become Mr. Reedus now because there's a restraining order. That's why he's so far away. That's why he's so far away. Don't judge me. You do it too. Mr. Reedus. Your scene, saying goodbye to Brother Merle last season was like a tearjerker. Yeah.
Yes.
Where is Daryl now emotionally? Because he was kind of stony to begin with, and now he's had this great boss. Does he close up more? Is he more open? Thinking everybody could die, I need to be open. Where is he right now?
You know, I think he's grown up a lot since then, and I think he's sort of finding a sense of self-worth through these people, and he's willing to do anything to keep them alive, and he's sort of growing into the man he wouldn't have been before. So I think he's going into season 4 like just full-blown wolf mode. You know what I mean? So, he means what he says, and he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he loves these guys. So.
Yeah.
Hey, I can say something real quick. Is Mingus in here somewhere? Yeah, can we say one gigantic happy birthday, Mingus? Can we do that?
Oh, yay!
1, 2, 3. Love you.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, look, I didn't clear this to anybody, but I'm gonna do it because you know I have to do it. I can do this, and I already look. I am unashamedly said that I should Carol Daryl. I'm unashamed of this feeling, okay? And I do believe that stay safe and 9 lives where I love yous. I said that before. That was I love yous. Nobody tell me anything different. But there's a Rashomon situation. That's don't be happy about this question. It's gonna be over soon. What I want to say is this: I wasn't the one that started Rashomon. It was the other half of Norvette that started Rashomon. You know what? Tell me the truth. Do you want to talk about it? If you don't want to, I'll tell everybody how you started it. You want to talk about it? Yeah. Go on. Tell what you did.
No, that's you. That's all you.
We were on Talking Dead, you guys, and he said that Rick looked denied. That Andrew looked denied up in the scene.
He did. I spoke beans on that.
My mind was so full of Carol and Daryl, I didn't think about that, but when I looked again, it's true. It's true. They were in the prison, I think she had just come back, and they're sitting there, hello, say goodbye, and she did not. He looked at you, girl.
I heard this before, and he was looking introspectively at the ground.
Right here, your rear end had just went.
I do appreciate that people seem to want to be on the show with you guys. Seriously, do appreciate it.
Seriously, guys, you do know Sarah Wayne Callies will kick my ass if this goes down in season 4. Seriously, maybe a couple more seasons. But she's gone.
She'll come back to the grave.
So cruel. What is it? All right.
I don't know if we saw a body, we didn't want to see a full body.
Unbelievable. It's got people. Oh, it's you, sir.
Yes, guys,
So
so
why do you want love in the show? Yeah.
let me tell you something, you guys don't have to put love in the show, we can put love in the show. Just keep doing what you're doing, no one's we'll add it in our minds.
Actually,
Okay.
Walking Dead Orgy, season 5. How's that?
Okay, so Scott, what is your vision for this season? Like, what's your plan? Tell us everything. How's it going to end this year?
Right, okay. I can't share that.
No?
Come on.
No, I can't share that.
Robert said you could. I think you can do it.
No, I won't share that. I will say that every one of these actors on stage, all the ones that aren't on stage currently, will have stories this season. That we're gonna see each character go through an arc. We're gonna see those stories crash together. We're gonna see them affect one another, and by the end of the season, I think you know all these characters even more. Even after tomorrow night, after the first episode, you learn. I think you learn more about Sasha. You learn more about Tyrese. You just get a sense of who these characters are, and that was something that's really important. You know, the episode you guys are gonna see tomorrow night. We shot it in May, so we're dying for you guys to see it. It's been 6 months, and it shows you now.
Yeah, now we're done.
It's on Greg's phone.
We only got 20 minutes left of the panel, so we're going to show it like 4 times speed. So,
Be fast mode. But it's really exciting. We get to see where all these characters are, where Rick is, how he's dealing with Carl, and everything that's happening in season 3. So, you know, we get a lot of that tomorrow.
I know that this cast is also very funny. All you guys have seen other interviews, I've done a lot of research. Steven, is there a particular character on another show that you think you could kill comedically? Not bragging, just like you know your skills. Is there anything
That would be Shirley.
Sure, I'm gonna do it first.
Wait, kill comedic?
No, good, like you'd be amazing. You'd be like, you watch the show, go, oh God,
The
I
role
want
that
to
you
do this
play.
show.
Oh.
You're like, oh.
Like we all know,
Do that.
Steven would do well at Sheldon on Adventure.
I don't know.
I like Modern Family.
Maybe I do a solid Steve Urkel from Family Matters.
You know what, I did
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was a Urkel request? Is that a request for Urkel? Are there any new weapons this season? Because you're coming up with new walkers. Are there new ways that you're going to annihilate them this season that you thought of that we have not thought of?
There's a lot of action at the fence. There are a lot of people in the prison now. There's a lot of walkers at the fence, and they have to tend to those walkers at the fence. Because of that, and it's inspired by a comic. In the comic, Len had come up with sort of a novel way of killing walkers at the fence. We've taken it a step further. My favorite is a swan neck chain that you get at Walgreens out of aluminum. You sort of pinch up the end of it, and like a sharp edge. You got a good handle, and you sort of drive it into walkers' faces. Okay, I think it's $25.
don't try it at home, please.
Watermelon.
Tell people how to do this, guys.
I think it's a cantaloupe.
Go to Walgreens, $25, kill your neighbor. Watch Walking Dead on AMC.
Okay, guys, we're going to open up the questions pretty soon. So, whoa! I just want everybody to be safe. I enjoy it. I appreciate what you're doing, but my goodness, we're all in this together.
Dude, Walter Wall.
This is crazy what's happening in front of me. But before we do that, I'm not light up. But before we do that, Dave, wonderful Dave.
Yes, sweetheart.
Is there some casting news that you're excited about this season that you can share with us?
Yeah, there's a thing or two. I think everybody knows we announced the lovely Christian Serratos to play Rosita. We are announcing today here, Josh McDermott will play Eugene.
Nice. Nicely done.
And he will be fully mulleted.
I love a mullet. Nothing wrong with mullet. Don't be ashamed of a mullet. Sorry. So we're gonna open up the questions, you guys. So let's start. I want to start over here. Where is it? Yeah. Wait. Okay.
You introduced Rosita and Eugene.
Can you raise the mic over your mask a little bit? I can't believe.
Yeah, I can.
Whoa! You guys.
Yeah,
What's your issue?
When's Abraham coming on?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
okay.
that's crazy. You guys got a huge cast. Just introduced a couple more characters, but when's he coming?
Look, we totally like to have Abraham on the show, but it's all about waiting for the right time.
Hey, Gimbal?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You run this whole thing, right?
Yeah. We're working on it. Abraham Ford is one of my favorite characters from the comic.
Why you bring him on?
We're planning on
I
it.
sound like crazy. I'm a smart motherfucker. Think about smart motherfuckers, sometimes they sound like crazy motherfuckers and stupid motherfuckers. So let's go, Gimbal. You a stupid motherfucker, or are you bringing Abraham on?
I think we should bring you up. I think you should come up here. And I think you all should welcome Michael Cutler, who's been going ready.
He's not a stupid motherfucker.
Thanks, Michael. Okay, well, we have some fan questions. I'm going to start over here. So, what's your name?
My name's Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Yep.
Hi, what's your question?
I'm a big fan of all universes of The Walking Dead, and I was wondering if there's any possibility of you maybe bringing in characters from the Telltale games.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy's going to be playing Lee Everett. Come on stage, season 4. Let me tell you when to fire. We should have punched this up.
We're gonna play this, sir.
We should any suggestions. Listen, everybody loves the Telltale video game, right? All really awesome characters introduced in that video game. It's not entirely impossible that one of them could make their way onto the television show at some point.
We did see in the trailer that Michelle was pointing to Macon.
It's true.
So,
It's true.
Some of you
Everyone in the audience is like, what's making?
I heard some of it.
Okay, wait, go. Over here. Oh, yeah, the green lanyard. Oh, Lorraine, what's your name?
Can I get these again, please?
Can you like this? What did you say?
Come on.
Oh, honey. Where's Mama? Oh, cute as she. And she's missing. I don't have her. What does she need? Whatever she needs, let's do it. Oh, honey. Oh, she's all excited. She's nice. You better be careful. That's how I got those train orders started. Okay, we're gonna go. Everybody calm down.
Everybody chill.
Everybody calm down. It's a nice moment. Do not tell me this moment for us. Stop it. Okay, we're going to ask 7 more questions.
This is Josephina, everybody.
Hi, Josephina. Oh, Josephina. Hi, Josephina. Okay, we're going here to go.
Hey guys, my name is Laura. I work for New York Comic Con and Repop. We've been working hard in the Q Hall all day to make sure all you guys can get in here and get in here safe. But there's still about 1,000 people, a couple thousand left out in the Q Hall. So we wanted to see from the Repop staff if y'all can make a shout out to them in the Q Hall.
Oh!
Quiet in here to see if we can actually hear them.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Hey, everybody in the Q Hall.
Hi, Q-Hall!
There's awesome stuff going on that you're not going to see. Sorry.
We miss you, Q Hall.
Show up earlier next time.
Already sorry. Sorry, Q Hall. Send your letters to Robert Kirkman. Okay. Come on here to the right.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I guess. Sorry, not a question.
It's all right. We love you.
Thanks, I love you too.
Yeah.
So anyway, Andrea and Lori were like, a lot of people didn't like them. Let's put it that way. We heard the complaints. Remember last year? You're not getting invited on stage, buddy. Hey, I'm not saying I didn't like them. I'm getting somewhere with this, all right? A lot of people complained about how they were portrayed in the show. My question to you is, way back season 1, well, all of you, did you ever think that
You gotta fix this. You gotta hold this.
Did you ever think that Carol would be the strong female lead that she is today?
You went back there, man.
You just say just
By the way, by the way, Leslie Bragg was supposed to be here. She hated not coming. She has the flu.
Can we all say get well soon?
Yeah.
There you go, Liz.
Wait till you guys get on my girl Carol this season.
Yeah, she kicks butts this season.
Yeah, that's a good question. Carol, in season 1, I think she displayed a lot of strength, braining her dead husband's head. And in the beginning of last season, season 3, Rick immediately says, like in the first act, like, oh, you come really good shot. And this season, we've seen her in trailers teaching kids about knives. But she had a daughter that's died. And there's a lot of kids in this prison now. And she's making sure that she herself is not a victim. She's also making sure the kids aren't victims. So you can see a lot of characters.
Elizabeth Wright is one of the greatest actors I've ever had the privilege of working with. And this season, you're going to see so much extraordinary work from this woman. She's amazing. And I think...
Hang on, hey guys, everybody say good one, Melissa. Perfect.
awesome.
All right.
You know,
Just left her a message. She's not going to know what the hell that was.
you brought up an interesting question. How much advance notice do the actors know when they're trying? They all know that it might end for them. It's a show about Walking Dead. So how much advance notice do they have? Is it like a call? Is it like the table read surprise? You're gone.
It's a difficult thing. It's a very tight-knit cast, very tight-knit crew. It's an unpleasant thing. It's an unpleasant thing when it happens on the show. I used to watch the show first season. It was uncomfortable to see Amy die the way she did. And now to be in a position where not only you're writing it and you're seeing it on screen, I did not enjoy, writing, Merle dies in season 15 last year. But it's a part of the show, and when we talk to the actors always know it's a part of the show. It's usually unpleasant for us both. I'm really trying not to spoil anything right now.
Don't spoil anything. Did you give them like a week's notice? Do they know at the end of the season that there's numbers up at some point?
Michael didn't get a lot of notice.
No.
About a week and a half. Yes.
Okay.
When we shot that, but he had some fantastic ideas. A lot of the fight between the governor and Merle. Scott wrote that episode. I directed that episode, and he had a lot to do about how the fight was with the governor. It was really good. He really wanted Merle to go out kicking and screaming. So when the governor's guys grabbed him and started kicking him, he literally said, "Listen, Merle would take the governor, so they got to beat him down in order for that to be believable." So Michael was really, really dedicated to making Merle's death meaningful, and Norman's performance. Really
I think that's a really good point. This is an amazing journey that I've been on since the first frame, and you make these incredible friendships with people, on screen and off, and you have these amazing. You regret losing the characters as well, and it's all about just as long as we honour the dead in their death, and it serves a purpose, then it just strengthens the show. But if it doesn't, it's heartbreaking, and I think that was a testament to Norman and everybody that that's connected in the show. When they go, it's heartbreaking. We all feel it, but hopefully it makes the story even stronger.
Let's go over here to that.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris.
How are you? My question is for Andrew. If you could switch characters with anybody on the show currently, who would it be? And also, I was wondering if I could come up to show Andrew my Rick Grimes tattoo.
Whoa. Chris, I don't know about that. Can we check the salty over here? I don't know. What do you think about it? Let's think, guys.
I'll take the tattoo. But look, if I was to change, every morning when I go into makeup, Donna Premick, I call her Dominatrix because she's the most vicious. You don't need to know any of this. I'll stop talking now. But she says every morning, she says, "Welcome Herschel." So because I'm so great, sadly. But if I didn't say Carl, the wonderful Chandler Riggs, who sadly can't be here today as well because I put him in school. I need to get a firm hand on that young man. By the way, Chandler is going to kick ass this season. Wait, episode 9. There's a spoiler. I don't care. I just said it. Chris, show me your leg right now.
Yeah, how do you know what's on his leg? We're gonna jump to another question while we're doing that. Yeah. Well, you can't tell me. All right, no man. I'm not against children. I'm just trying to be fair. With the hello.
Hi,
what's your name?
Xavier.
Xavier.
Hi, I just want to say that I think Lauren Cohan is like so gorgeous and amazing.
He's up.
Yeah, he's okay.
I'll meet you at Lot C, man.
I just love her so much, and I actually gave him a t-shirt. It says, "If Maggie dies, I riot."
You just won this panel. You just won it.
You have my heart. And my question is, since Maggie is already a badass for such a long time, do you think that she really needs to be protected by Glenn so much?
When's he joining? We need him.
I'm gonna have to see how you guys do in Lot C. But you have a crossbow, he doesn't, but he's pretty tough.
You're pretty kick-ass,
I don't
You're
know.
pretty kick-ass.
He's got right there, though.
By the way, Norman, that's my mom right there, and she loves you to death.
Hey, why not?
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the green tutu. What's your name?
My name is Nadia.
Hi, Nadia.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh. My question for Norman. As you know, losing your brother last year was so heartbreaking. Don't you want to get on the barrel now so you don't have to have that heartbreak in case they do pull it off soon,
I didn't put it out tonight, y'all.
I'm practicing behind the scenes, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I'm trying to get away from funny, out there in the woods, But yeah, I remember that day with Merle, and Greg did such a good job directing that. The thing with Greg too is he's such a good friend of ours down there that he allows people to really just open it up, and R.I.P. my brother Merle. Yeah, I don't know, I'm working on the Carol thing,
You heard that, right? That was in my mind. You said that? We haven't gone here yet. Yes, hello, dear.
Hi, my name's Annie, and I just have a question because I know The Walking Dead has a lot of holy ass moments. And from the actors, what were you reading? What moment in the script did you read and say holy crap, I can't believe we're gonna make this?
Well, there's an episode coming up that I read, and I won't name the number, but I couldn't speak for 10 minutes after just reading the script. And I was so shell-shocked, I was so disturbed by this episode. I was trying to call everybody just because I needed to speak to a human voice.
You called it a
We are going to get in so much trouble with this episode. It's going to be amazing.
Andrew, if you ever need somebody to call, you need somebody to be with you. I can get a few in.
Right here. I was gonna say there was one that Kirkman wrote an episode last year in the fight between Michonne and the governor. And it was just a page and a half of just text of the fight, and I was like, oh, who's Michonne? I was like, oh, okay. But right off the last line, the last one, you guys. But no, that was a scary one to read. Because you read these things, and you're like, how are we gonna do it? Wait, that part, is that me? Okay.
It was nothing personal.
No, it ended well, so, you know, I was cool.
Well, listen, I mean, Sophia coming out of the barn was for me, this is an amazing moment that Mr. Gimple wrote. I remember when we did season 2, all the writers took a field trip out to K&B Effects, and that's where the idea for the Well Walker came, when they came up to the shop, and the writers pitched the first 8 episodes, and I was literally sitting on the edge of the chair listening, yeah, what happens, and then you get so caught in the story, and then like, and the barn door opens, like, yeah, and then Walker's come out, yeah, and then Sophia comes out. And I was heartbroken. You know, when we work on the show, we get story documents, little outlines of each episode. And I have 2 young kids, and after I read the first 5 or 6 episodes, I keep looking at my kids going, how am I going to protect them when all this shit happens? I don't know what to do. So it really is. The stories are so well crafted by our writers. It really, those moments. There's a lot of them this season, but you know.
How good was John Bernthal in that scene, by the way? Who's that guy?
Where do we go? Oh, okay. Was I here? Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say hi, Norman. I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you since Boondock Scenes. But my question is, I know you guys have like dinners for whoever you're going to be killing off the show, and I want to know who's, and Norman, if you could answer first, but whose character that got killed off was the best dinner?
Oh, wow.
Like the best party?
I think I probably drank the most during Bernthal.
That's Shane.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Secret weapon right here.
Yeah. And does anybody else have a favorite dinner?
No.
They're not favorite, they're so good. Besides having Thank God We're Still Alive dinners. Denise Hoot, a producer who isn't here but is one of the most amazing people on the planet, suggested that it would be nice to not cry at dinner. And it's also a handy way to throw waitresses and restaurants off the scent, because every time we go for a meal, they're like, oh no. So we had some nice ones too. Thank you.
We're gonna go over here. I'm sorry, I'm really about to I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous.
All of you, but I'm sorry, but Norman is my favorite. Rick, when you kill people, it's like the most badass thing ever. Awesome. And so my question is, Norman, being a character that wasn't included in the comics, how did you feel coming into the TV series? Like, and you expect to have like such an amazing fan base, like mainly towards you, someone that wasn't part of the comics. Like, you nervous about that?
Well, I remember being the pilot back in Los Angeles for pilot season, and just thinking, just get me on this at all. Like, I'll do day roll, I'll do anything at all. But I mean, I know it's different not being in the comics. There's a few of us, but I've offered to wash Robert's car, I've offered to sleep with him, I've offered to make dinner. Like, I've tried anything to get in this book. You know?
Some of those offers are more tempting than others. It's kind of a funny. I've washed my car before. I don't like that.
But you know what? I'd say this. It feels like this is our show. You know, I mean, we're fortunate to have such awesome bosses on this show that it's such a collaborative job, and it's so fun, and it feels like it's ours. You know what I mean? So it's a blast.
I think that's most of things like butt dial her. If you just butt dial me, like 3,000 people just said get better.
This is unfortunately the last question. I know you guys. Look, we can get through this. It's okay. We can get through this. What? Why is that him? Did you know him? Look, I'm gonna do 2 hours with you because you're waiting down to him, and you better be right about having to be him. That's all I gotta say. I'll bring colors back out here. I'm not afraid. Go ahead.
Can I just say something really quick? I was watching, they're doing a marathon on AMC right now. And I was cooking and I came across it. And it was the pilot, and I just kept watching. And I have to say, the way that Norman brings Daryl on the show, everyone's astounding, but this character is not in the book, and just the way, like, this, it was so, I just watched it a few days ago, I just have to give you props, Norman, because it really is astounding. Like, looking at that art, it is really good. It's really astounding.
Ma'am, Johnny Walker. Go ahead.
My name is Jennifer. I just want to say thank you. Everybody on this panel is so talented, and just thank you. And I have a question for Norman. Mr. Reedus, can I please have your water bottle?
Yes.
Okay, the last question. There you go, sir. Make this worth our while. What's your name?
Eugene.
Eugene, last question.
That's for Norman.
Okay, you can hear.
What were you going to ask
Go
for?
ahead. No, go ahead. What's the last question? Go ahead.
I was wondering, the question is actually for my fiance. She couldn't be here tonight because she's currently ill. And I have,
What was your question for again?
It's for my fiance. She couldn't be here tonight. She's terminally ill. And she's like your biggest fan, like all the movies, Boondock Saints, everything. And I didn't tell her, but I have her phone number here. And if you could call her after the show, do that.
I have a question for Gail. Somebody crying. Why y'all crying? You can't be crying. Y'all know I'm soft-hearted. You can't be crying up here now. The last question is the last question. Come on, get in. What is it? Don't be crying now. Go to your mic. Okay, come on in now. Okay. You guys gotta understand, we in this together now. We got to work together to make this thing work now. Okay. So Gail,
Yes?
I love you, and I like your dress, and I think you're pretty. And I was wondering, Gail, do you have anything else you want to show us from the show? Yeah! Did I mention I like your dress, Gail, and you're very pretty?
I don't know, do the fans really want
Gail, before you do that, there's one other thing I almost forgot. Nick Taro, I promise, she's thinking about it. She's not over Nick Taro. There's a zombie that apparently you are very, very excited about. I almost forgot that you guys got to see. Is there something that you'd like to...
It's the one that we talked about a little bit earlier. It's the Comic-Con promo.
Is there something we can see?
I think we do.
Of this zombie?
Oh!
So y'all ain't ready. We have
This came out of the brain of Mr. Kirkman. We refer to him affectionately as the Moss Walker. And as you can see, he's grown into the ground. And vines and moss have covered him. So this came out of the brain of that guy. It's something we're really proud of himself.
Yeah, I'm even going to say right where he is. He's kind of nasty. Okay, Gail? Gail, I'll come back to you, Gail.
If you guys can out-scream San Diego, where there were 2,000 more of you, we have something for you.